I couldn't help but notice your pain.
My pain?
It runs deep. Share it with me.
Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. We are playing the Game of Thrones mod, and we are going to be doing a new series. Got the idea of the series, well, not really so much the idea, in the Discord that I'm part of for another person's channel, the discussion was made of Aegon and his War of Conquest in the Seven Kingdoms, and this person said that, like, I didn't really tell this person saying I was going to do it. I kind of hinted I was, so I don't want to put nobody out there without telling them saying it's okay. So I'm just referring to as this person. So this person I talked to said that they don't know why out of all the Aegon series they've seen that they've never seen anybody play with Aegon and instead of take over Seven Kingdoms, actually go east and do the Empire of Valyria and not really been messed with the Seven Kingdoms. Which I thought of, I think I've seen maybe 2 channels without like going and searching for it, do that playthrough. So I thought about it, you know what, I do like the Aegon thing. I think it's very overpowered. It's very easy to play as Aegon and just run through the Seven Kingdoms in 2 episodes worth of time. So it's not really a series where it's like gonna be a challenge. I think it'd be more of a challenge doing Essos due to the fact that a lot of the times the free cities will match up or pair up with each other against you, especially playing in Westeros and then going over there. A lot of times they'll match up with each other, help each other out. But this, we really start off with very low manpower in the beginning. If we look here, we have not even 4,000 men. The way that's counteracted is that we have the biggest dragon that's ever lived, you know, that's ever been ridden by man, I guess, in the world of Song of Ice and Fire world. So we shouldn't have a problem still. I really thought about one time doing the one that I've never seen done, where he gains an alliance with the Kingdom of Stormlands. He ends up getting the High Lordship of Blackwater Bay, and then you get strong claims on Rosby, I think, is it Duskendale? Rosby, Blackwater Rush, Hayford, and Stokeworth. Now, you're not underneath Argilac, but you are his ally, and you kind of like a buffer between, the reason why he wanted to do it is a buffer between him and the Iron Isles, because they start to bump up against each other. And I think it'd be kind of interesting to watch what goes on in Westeros without really being a part of what's happening there, so we can't sway it one way or the other. We're not going to ally with any of them. We're not going to help any of them in their wars. We're going to strictly be based on this. Now, if they try to attack us, that's a different story, because I don't know in this time period is the High Lordship of Dragonstone de jure or anything. No, it's just a Kingdom of Dragonstone, which, what do we need to create? Lord, we number of titles of tier Lord held greater or equal to 2. So yeah, we only have 1 holding, so we could make this into a kingdom pretty much by getting 1 more county under us. So, like I said, we're gonna do the established New Valyrian Empire. So I guess we gain Empire New Valyria, which kinda I think makes it just as easy because of the fact that the empires de jure New Valyria is all this except Bravos, so we can just de jure everything, and that's what we're gonna do. I think it makes it better because Dragon Conquest, a lot of times they just give up, and I hate that part about it, that they just say, oh, you know, screw it, I'd rather be your vassal, which makes sense if you got somebody with a humongous dragon coming after you, but it just makes the gameplay terrible. It just gives you really not much to do. So we are going to do the New Valyrian one. The thing too is that all these guys are like different religions for the most part. You got a lot of lore, even in like Volantis, but there's a little bit of Valyrians left. Then you have like the Weeping Lady. You got the Triar or the Trios. I don't think but they already have Moon Sigrants, Bravos, and the Maze Men 1, Gods of Lorath, the Bearded Priest, the Black Goat. I think Asaria, yeah, they're not a free city anymore. They used to be. If you go to the Century of Blood, they're still around. So I don't remember what religion they are. But we had the Dothraki too to kind of deal with. So there might be a great call that jumps up. So let's get started. Alright, War of Conquest. It's been a century since Doom Valyria, which left House Targaryen as the last bastion of the blood of the dragon. We have strived to expand our holdings ever since, and now are poised to conquer using the dragons as the ultimate weapon rather than relying on our meager manpower. The free cities call upon me to unite them into a new freehold. Westeros and its 7 kingdoms, however, seem a greater prize. Now, I think that's kind of false, because I think there you would have more money in this area of the world. You tend to get bigger cities over here, like a lot more than over here. So money-wise, you'd have a lot. They do tend to have a lot of manpower, some of these free cities, but whatever. So yeah, we are going to do this. We're going to name this episode 0, because this is mostly going to be setting up what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I guess we don't have to worry about the kingdom thing, because I didn't even think about that. So we automatically are an empire. You would have with Westeros anyways, you get the 7 kingdoms. But we will eventually make the empire, or the kingdom of Dragonstone too. Ever since the doom of Valyria, the remnants of the freehold, the so-called free cities, have fought for supremacy. Valantis, one such leftover, offered an alliance to reunite these cities, but I would join her enemies and cast them down lest they grew too powerful. I will not be equal to these mongrel Valentines. I will forge Valyria anew under my own banner. So it's pretty much the same as Westeros. We're going through each free city at a time. So we have Pentos, Mir, Tyrosh. We can even do Bravos. I think Bravos the one that we don't have de jure. So I guess, are we don't have slaves, but I guess we wouldn't not be able to, because we haven't, we're still Balerion. Let me see. I don't see anything. Usually it says, become a slaver or whatever. So I guess we can't. What do we have to do to become a slaver? Oh yeah, we can reform the Valyrian faith. Maybe we'll do that too. I never even thought about that. Valyrian blood. Polygamy is allowed. That's already allowed. Close kin marriage. I guess this is for some if you weren't Valyrian. Like, it's stupid because it's all the same. I don't know. But yeah, but let's see. Where are the sites at? We should be Valyrian here. Come on, man. Alright, let's see. We got religion. One of them's here in Dragonstone, which is good. Is that one here? Mother Royne? Or Gyndro, or whatever the hell that shit's called. No, that's Roynish. Why does it look white? That's the one thing with Game of Thrones mod. The religious site's kind of off. Like, they're supposed to be white. I know Valantis has one. Alright, and then there is Monteris, so there's 2. I think Gagosis, is that one? Or the Isle of Tears? No. Wow, that's weird to have it in Old Gis. So we have Valantis, Dragonstone, Monteris, Velos, Old Gis. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So we already have one, so that's good. What's our moral authority? Yeah, moral authority in Game of Thrones is very low. So yeah, we could do that. Alright. Ever since... Did I already do this? Yeah. So we gotta pick up we're gonna get. I guess we'll do one that's closer, either Bravos or Pentos. I think we'll go from the top down. I mean, Bravos will be one. You know, we'll go over Bravos last, just because they're the, like, the remnants of slaves that escaped from, Valyria. So we'll go with Pentos first, since they're closest. Alright, so we're automatically in war with them. I don't know if the other guys are gonna come help them or not. New Valyria is in a state of war. We should send out ravens to the Grey Lords, rallying them to crowd's defense. So, we'll do that. So now we gotta set up everything. Let's go ahead and turn on auto stop plots. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't have any thing for slave things. Usually it does. Let me check real quick. Valyria, blah 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 blah. Can choose another religion, women to trade, blah blah blah. They don't have anything there about about that. Traditional slavery culture. Okay, so I guess I know if you go into business, it'll let you do it. Usually it'll come up. All right, so we're a martial focused person. We can't really gain any more commanders. So, and we can't become any more of a better fighter. So I think for money's sake, maybe we do business just to get some loot. We don't really need to do war. Our freaking personal combat is high enough. We don't get any extra in Game of Thrones mod anyways. Vanilla gives you extra 10. We don't really need the health right now. We're 21. So we'll do the business. Alright. Let's see if it comes up now. Yeah, it still's in there. I don't know why. Legitimize Orys Baratheon. Lose the trait bastard. Gains trait legitimize bastard. We could do that. I don't see why not. Oh, that's crazy little sigil. I don't notice that before. So if we legitimize him, does it do anything to it? I guess we're gonna do it by event. So it's good. Is it gonna make us lose anything? We lose 20 piety, or does he lose 20 piety? We'll wait till our piety's up a little bit more. I don't know why our sisters are so pissed about it. Anyways, we'll just wait a minute. Okay, let's go set up our council or see what it is. They got our brother as the Archon, which is like the hand of the king. I think he'd be way better as chief general, but whatever. Quentin Coheres. He's not bad. He's not a dragon rider either, I don't think. He's high Valyrian, so I guess he could. There's only 3 dragons right now anyways. Master Joshua of Windworm. Rainey's would be a lot better, so let's put Rainey's as Imperial Justice here. Crispin Celtigar will stay there. Master of Whispers is terrible. I don't really have anybody better. I mean, Visenya is kind of good, but I want her in the field. Let's find somebody real quick that maybe we don't have to. Well, we do. Damn, I didn't realize how much money we started with. Alright. There's a Tolosi. 17. I guess we'll just take him. Come to our court and watch my back. Alright, we have to get a court. Or, yeah, court position. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we have an advisor. Yeah, we have 2 advisors. So, a Stormsinger is only 7. Kinda sucks. Advisor slot, I think I'm gonna leave open for now. Just because we're gonna be gaining people and we can make them happy by making them advisors. We're gonna have him collecting the taxes in Dragonstone. You are going to do what? We don't have any children right now. I'll probably change him after that. We should probably put what do we have as commanders? Commanders are really easy to come across in Game of Thrones mod. Like, there's usually, if you're a decent marshal or you're just likable altogether, usually can find some people willing to fight, come to your court. We have to get at least like a couple that we can pay for. I usually like doing this off camera, but a couple people told me they like the whole setup part of shit, so kept it in here. Alright. I think we only need 2, because we have our sisters mainly. It's gonna be us and our sisters with our dragons. That'd be great if we got some big ass giant running around with our dragons. Oh, we have Balerion. He's the heir, but we can use him as a commander for now. It'd be good to see. I never see any Valerians end up becoming dragon riders, except for in a Dance of the Dragons. But other than that, you really don't hear anything about it. Alright, so we need a cupbearer. Not our brother. I guess we'll use our chief general. And then tutor, we'll wait for the physician to come. Usually they're pretty good. Alright, we'll give this to our vassals. Cultivar. I think the other ones we'll just leave open. Alright, bodyguards. Definitely our one sister and Coheres. We're gonna give him land because he does give him Harrenhal after he takes out the Iron Islands. So we're gonna give them something over there. Our regent, I think I will have one of my sister wives. Probably Rainey's because she has the best diplomacy. They're both his lovers, so they're probably not gonna work out for too long. King's Justice, we'll wait. And then we're waiting for our commanders to come in. Alright. Faction-wise, I don't have to really worry about much. We only have a little bit of troops. So, ambition, I do want to have a son, like ASAP, but I think we'll do win the war first, just because I think that'll happen before we have the kid anyways. He tends to have problems having kids for some reason that I've ever played or seen. We're going to have him, our chief general, doing the training of the troops, try to get our levy up a little bit more. We don't really need claims for anything. I guess we just keep him, man. I don't know. There's really not any other choices. How is his? His is terrible too. What about his is 14? I could switch him with him, but then that would kind of defeat the purpose, because I'd rather have him as a chief general. Maybe something will happen with him. He is 48 years old, or he's only 20. Have you ever seen Brown? He's probably going to screw up a lot of things, but we might have to deal with that. Let's see. I can't really have you proselytize anything because for one, you're terrible. Do we have any zealous people of our religion that are willing to come to our court? Come on. Alright. As we start taking shit, I think they have to be zealous. Or a priest. Through beholding or whatever. Anybody that is zealous, there is nobody that is zealous. You're not zealous. What the hell? You're not either. It's getting to the point where it's gonna get down to what the guy is already. Yeah, I guess we have to wait. We could try to get a priest. I think it's cautious piety, but where's the thing at? Established courtier or employee courtier? You know, let's wait. Because I want to get the piety and legal, or legitimize our brother. So all we need now is to raise our troops. Send for a maester? Hold on. What's the point of doing that? If we can do this. Let me see what the position looks like first. Let's go ahead and just raise these troops. It's stupid to give us both options. Alright, we do need boats. We don't need to raise ours because we don't even have enough men. Let's take everybody off the men though. Let's get you on the boat. You can go over and pick them up after I get these guys. Shit. Let's go pick them up. You guys will come and join there. Oops, put the time up. Valyrian freeholds politics are dominated by the 40 families of great wealth, high birth, and strong sorcerous ability known as dragonlords. They spoke the High Valyrian language and had great skill in shaping stone. Incest and polygamy was common practice among the blood of old Valyria. I am the blood of old Valyria. All hail his magnificence, Aegon of the House Targaryen, first of his name, Emperor of the New Valyrian freehold, great Archon of the colonies of old Valyria, protector of the free cities and all the East, master of the Rhoyne, and lord of old Valyria and Dragonstone. I never once playing this have done like a like world conquest. It'd be probably kind of fun to do it with him. It would be pretty easy probably. Set our crown focus Dragonstone. I don't think we'll ever leave Dragonstone. I mean, Volantis would be better just because, you know, of its size and some of the levies it can mount. Now, I think in this time period, it's a little less. Yeah, CC here is like 10,000 men altogether in Old Volantis. The thing is, we wouldn't be able to hold a city anyways, so that wouldn't really matter too much. The castles really don't have much. Now, if we could take something into Rhoyne and maybe have our capital here, like centered, which would make more sense. If we can get like Nysar is one of the best holdings in the game when it's completely colonized, because you can hold like over 10,000 men in this palace. It's a huge Rhoynar fortress and it has a lot of good shit with it. So if anything, maybe we'll move it to the middle of the Rhoyne, because you can take the boats all the way up the Rhoyne pretty much. So I think dagger, yeah, see, you can see here the little harbors. You have harbors all the way up to here. So it wouldn't be like you're in the middle of land and you have to walk all the way down. Alright. Let's see, what do we have? We're getting negotiate annexation, but what's the fun in that? We're waiting for the physician to come. So we're gonna get everybody on board and we'll go over to Pentos. We still should be able to take them out, no problem. Even with 3,000 men. Alright. We have Aegon Balerion, so let's go and put him as one of the commanders. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to have her not doing anything. And then put her as a commander too, because she has a dragon. I think I might need all three of them. Who's this guy? He's good enough, so we'll put him. I think I still have one more, or two more. This guy is a spy master, so we're gonna nix you out of here. Alright, where is this physician at? I need to come on. Let's just land here. We'll be leading the center, of course, and we'll have our sisters on both sides. Boom. The Senya would be pretty good master arms too. Alright, we had a merchant recently arrived in Dragonstone. Your guards report that under the guise of providing free medical examination, this though had used the opportunity to preach the cult story wisdom. The guards locked him up for his own good, but perhaps we can work as your physician. He's not anything special. He doesn't even have the physician thing, so I guess we're just gonna waste the money and get a maester. Yeah, I've changed my mind. At least we can utilize the maester thing still. Alright. Reynard. It's kind of terrible, but what the hell. He's our tutor now. So do we have... Yeah, we don't really need anybody else. We do have Damon Jerkmark. I guess we can put him as one of the other ones just in case. Blah 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 blah. Keeper of the Swan. Yeah, we don't need to do any of these. Do we have any? Alright, he's a skilled fighter. We'll use you as the other bodyguard. Why can't we use... We can't put Rhaenys as one? Does she not have good fight? Yeah, she's a skilled fighter. Why is she not able to be a bodyguard? It's odd. I don't know. Alright. Now, they have 5,000 men here. We're gonna let our, they're coming here. I wonder if we can still beat them with the low morale. You know what I can do? Can I get on the boat before I get here? No. We'll get there on the 10th. We'll see if we're gonna be alright. We might lose a little bit of men though. Alright. We might not even need to deploy the damn dragon. It doesn't even look like it. But we'll do it for shits and giggles. Dracarys. Alright, they're coming here too, so I probably should have waited till they got here. Are we gonna take them out before they get here? Yeah, alright. Now we should be able to do it again. Alright. Oh, that's only 800. Let's wait till more people come. Alright. Oh, we can't do it. Oh no. We're still okay. Dragon harass alone, you really don't have to do it. Alright, even with half morale. We just gotta be careful we don't lose. See, we don't have enough people to even siege. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that. We could siege like that shit. We're not gonna be able to siege Pentos. Matter of fact, can we get on the boat before he gets here? Is he gonna keep coming? Alright, good. Let's go somewhere we can siege at least. Let's go over to Princess Shore. Oh, we don't have enough there either. Fuck. This one we actually do, so as long as we don't lose any men. We're not, what you call it either. We're not, reinforcing, so that sucks. They have a lot more men. I can't believe they're gonna keep coming at me. I guess they don't, the AI doesn't, you know, take into consideration the whole dragon thing. I don't really want to lose too many men by this keep doing. I think you could still siege though. I thought it said we didn't have enough here. You can still siege or deploy the dragon in a siege. I guess that would help you at your lack of manpower. We'll try it out. Cause it said we can use it in Pentos even though we didn't have enough men. They're just gonna come after us, so we're just gonna let them come. We'll just have to blast them in Dragonfire as soon as they get here. I think it happens to be you have to have a commander. Alright. Dracarys! Damn, they got wiped out. We only really lose like 600 men. The dragons, Meraxes, and Balerion, the Black Dragon, appear to become a mating pair. They can all be seen flying together or coiled about one another in the fields of Dragonstone. Alright, so the dragons are in love. Maybe they'll produce some eggs. Let's make sure. I don't like how it doesn't tell you that they're injured or anything, though. Where is her dragon, right? Yeah, Vagar. Alright. We're already at 75%, but we need to siege. Because we can't. It's not going to let us go any higher. Alright, we already sieged that down. We should be able to siege this pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and put the speed up a little. Alright, there we go. After we take them out, we should add a little more to our manpower. Alright, your Imperial Majesty, enemy host approaches intent on. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Alright, we need to. Yeah, let's get on board here and go over to Dragonstone. That's another thing, too, having them so close, we can just go right back. We're gonna go ahead and just land on it. We'll be okay. Alright. We're going to deploy. Shit, I don't know if I wanted to do it. I don't hope he's not gonna burn the, what you call it. Yeah, consume the wildfire. God damn it. I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh well. Alright, there we go. They got completely wiped out. Let's go back over here. We need to siege on a couple more things. This one's only 194. Shouldn't take that long. And then we'll go to this one. Trade post, I'll leave it alone because it's going to be more money for us. I don't want to ruin the trade post. Shouldn't take much longer. 90%. Oh, he's coming back there. God damn you. He doesn't have enough men to do anything, but I think we'll just stay here. I don't want to fight. I just want to siege. God damn you. He's going to take that back rather quick. Let's go ahead and use him on the siege. That way we can get through that one real quick before he takes that. I'm about to say, did you get maimed? Didn't say I could use him. I guess it's like a cooldown period. Did we lose our maester already? What the fuck, man? He didn't last long at all. Did he get killed? Oh shit, I accidentally hit it. Maybe it's send another 20 gold. Wait for another, hopefully after this. Damn it, we lost some war score because of that asshole. Alright, Master Leowen. He's even worse. Oh my god. Those are the shittiest maesters, man. I had the worst luck with the maesters in this game. You'll see some that are like 28, 30 learning. I get 10. Alright, we're at 94. Let's go back over here. Oh shit, we do need to go back to Dragonstone though. Because he's got enough men to siege it. Hurry up, hurry up. We can't have this battle last too long. Alright. Oh, we captured a Magister, so we can end this now. Yeah, he doesn't have any gold, so it isn't like we can make money off him. Do we have any other prisoners? No. Alright, we'll just end the war. Boom. Now you're under me, you bastard. Alright. We're going to pause for a second. We're going to drop drop our men down because we should be able to raise a little more. We could have just kept them raised because the wars just keep going and going. Call out of hiding. Who's in hiding? I don't know. Alright. Call out of hiding, whoever's in hiding. Now, we're going to legitimize Orys now, so we have a lot more piety. We'll go ahead and do that. Now let's just legitimize. Our sisters are kind of pissy about it, but who cares? Actually, she's ruthless, so I'm going to give her a little bit of cash just to kind of chill her out. Rainey's, I'll give her some too. Alright. Now, see what happens. So we can make a lot of titles now. Kind of, a lot of these are feudal in the inland parts. Let's see here. High Lordship of Velvet Hills. They're going to be underneath the Pentos guy, but it's just a way for us to build up some prestige. I guess we'll give it to Velvet Peak. Makes sense. Kind of the same thing anyways. Alright. Give you Velvet Hills. Alright, and then we got Nontelos. Guess we'll give it to Nontelos. Alright. Oh, we can't give it to him because it's a merchant. Bitch. Oh, I'll just give it to him. He can give it to him. This will make him happy too. Alright, Kentucky Flatlands. We can't give it to that guy. We'll just give it to him. This will be a way to keep him loyal anyways for a little bit. And then Upper Rhine, I might wait. He can make it himself though, so I might as well do it and reap the benefits. And we'll give it to this old guy here. Oh. Why is he under us? All these guys are under us. Let's give it to him. I wonder why these guys are under us, but they're not under him. Alright, Upper Rhine. It's all yours, old man. Alright. So we have advisor slot now. So we will give that one of them at least, to Pentos. Probably give them to another guy as soon as we take more people. We have legitimized Orys. We can start to give land. If we're not really going to gain land by doing this way. I do plan on colonizing these. Like going Droy is pretty big too, so we might do that one first. I don't know. I don't think we could do Nice Sar yet if we had the money. Oh, we actually can. So I might do that one first. This one has. Let me see. Yeah, Nice Sar is better. All right. Yeah. We'll go ahead and end this here. I do want to keep. Matter of fact, let's go ahead before we put. Whoa, what happened to him? He moved his capital. That doesn't make any sense. He literally moved his capital back where it used to be in friggin' Nettlemont, which is terrible. He just finished Harrenhal, which is a gargantuan of a castle, and he gives it over to one of the sons. It doesn't make any sense. I guess they don't know what to do with themselves when Aegon didn't come. This is the only part it's really completely fully like full potential. Now the towers down here don't really have that much of a levy because they're pretty new. But Harrenhal itself has a lot of men. Over 13,000 at full strength. 17 siege, 17 fort, whatever, fort level. So we'll put all these guys as special interest, just so we don't forget next time. We have little Ronald Aaron here, way up in the north. Torn, the king you know. And we have the gardeners. It's gonna be funny to see some of these houses that get wiped out. What happens to them? Now Argilac is too old to have kids. unless he gets remarried. Orgella is married to a Martell. We probably should have tried to marry Orys. That would be kind of cool to do. Maybe we can do that. We'll take Orys and marry into one of these great houses somehow to where he can benefit. Because I have off the AI thing where the woman won't take a marriage if they are bound to inherit. So maybe we'll wait to see for a woman to inherit. We can't wait too long because he's going to get old. And then we can go ahead and betroth or marry him into one. I should have did it with her. That would have been the greatest one to do. Now, I could murder him. Let me see. Plot to kill. Is it even able? No, not really. Alright. I'll figure it out. I guess if we had enough money, we could send Faceless Man. But yeah, we will, when we, come back, we will try to figure it out. See if there's anybody I can, get him married to. That he can actually get some land and then his name pass on. Did his sigil change? It's just Targaryen now. Huh. Probably been better to keep him. I don't think I could have made him cadet house because he has to be your kid. But he's just Orys Targaryen now. I guess it's not a big deal. So we'll go ahead and stop here. We've started the new Valyrian march to the east. See how far we can actually take this. After a while, we're just going to start doing Dragon Conquest. And maybe we'll end up bordering ET. Sometimes ET will like mega blob over here. But a lot of times they don't want to invade these people because the land, like if you play vanilla, this is I think they look like they're considered tribes almost. But in vanilla, if you have like this one here, it's like nomadic. You have to build something there to be able to keep it, or if when you die, you'll lose it. So they tend not to go over to that land, but we'll see what happens. So until next time, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.